Okay, we are going to go over Lesson 8 exit ticket. So, we have to do a couple of things on this. First, we need to estimate the product. Then we have to solve using standard algorithm. So that's one thing, two things. Then we have to use our estimation to check the reasonableness of a product. Okay, that's number 3. Let's get started. Letter A, 283 times 416. Well, 283 rounds up to 300. 416 rounds down to 400. Okay? Then I use my basic fact knowledge of 3 times 4, which gives me 12, and I add my 4 zeros to give me 120,000. Okay? Now I'm going to go over here and do the standard algorithm. Number 2, I take 6, I start by multiplying my ones, right? So 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 8 is 48, plus 1 is 49. Sorry, my writing on here is awful. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 is 16. Okay? Then to go and multiply my tens, I have to put a 0 here to get me to the tens column. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 8 is 8, and 1 times 2 is 2. Then I have to put 2 zeros to get me to that hundreds column. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 1 is 33. And 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. Then I add these partial products. 8 plus 0, 0 is 8. 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 0 is 12. Okay, 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 8 is 15, plus 2 is 17. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 3, 5, 6, 7. Then 1 plus nothing's 1, 1 plus nothing's 1. Okay, so my answer is 117,728. Is that reasonable to my estimation of 120,000? Yes, same place value, right? And really only 3,000 off. So I'm going to write yes. All right, let's do B. B is 2,803 times 406. Well, 2,803 is really close to 3,000, right? That 8 tells the 2 to go to a 3. 406 is really close to 400. That 0 tells the 4 to stay. I use my basic fact knowledge of 3 times 4 to get 12, and then I add 5 zeros because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my estimated answer is 1,200,000. Now I need to use my standard algorithm to solve this. Okay? Remember, we're doing 3 things: estimate, use standard algorithm, and my third thing would be to compare my estimation and my standard algorithm to see if it's reasonable. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 6 times 8 is 48, so I write my 8 down here, carry my 4. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 is 16. Then I put my 0 here to get me to the tens column. 0 times anything is 0. So 0 times 3 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 8 is 0, 0 times 2, 0. Then I go to my hundreds place, which is the 4, and I need to make 2 zeros placeholders down here to get me there. So 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 4 times 8 is 32. And 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. Then I add my partial products. 8 plus zeros is 8. 1 plus zeros is 1. 8 plus 0 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. 1 plus 2 is 3, and then 1, 1. So my answer here is 1,138,018. This is reasonable when I compare them for a couple of reasons. One, they're both in the millions, and they're really not that far away, about, I think, 62,000 off, roughly. So, in the grand scheme of things, when we think about numbers, they are pretty close. So, yes, that's reasonable. All right, if you have questions, make sure you grab that homework.